always saying I won't change, but I ain't the same. Everything's different, I can't complain. Don't know what you missing. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Guys, this may be the most excited I've ever been about any single product. I hope this changes the landscape for a lot of people that have been looking for a simple solution and still make power. Let's get into today's video. What we've got in this box is a kit from ACES. Now, if you don't know who ACES is, don't feel bad. I didn't either until here recently, and it's a new up-and-coming company, kind of like, I guess you could say Holly Sniper and other things like that, where they offer you TBI, fuel injection setups, also multi-port injection. They have all sorts of stuff. This is the Royal Flush Kit. This is the first time I'm laying eyes on their product, but their brochure and their pamphlet and everything, I'll bring it out for you guys at some point in the video and show you, has been top notch. Their website's top notch. Their stuff looks really good. You can tell they put a lot of effort into it. So this is something that I have been noticing from the word go. So this is, I guess, gonna be pretty much all your wiring. There might be a little more left in there. All right. So I got an ACES t-shirt in here, ACES hat. Okay, this looks like the display mount. It comes in its own little package. I'm not gonna take too long on the unboxing, but I do wanna show you what comes in here and how it's all packaged. I guess this is for the distributor. It looks like an MSD style plug. Some standoffs, I guess, for mounting the ECU. I'm not sure, I really am not. Connection for your computer, more standoffs, and some other stuff we'll have to figure out. There's a little keychain in there. Have to figure out what all that is. Sensor, so CTS sensor, so coolant temp sensor. Comes in your box here. Ooh, I love it, man. They got everything included. I cannot wait to get into this. I'm telling you guys, I'm so damn excited about it. Ignition coil, so it comes with everything you need. This is like a standalone kit, y'all. I gotta check this out. Come on, man, come on. I gotta look at this. Freaking just top notch, man. Look at that. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, O2 sensor. That was something that I wasn't sure about, but yep. Comes with your own O2 sensor and a weld and bung. So once we're done unboxing, I'll show you guys the price on this. And I'm telling you, if this thing works, this is gonna be ridiculous. So we're getting down to our, I think, last 3-4 boxes. This is the Pro Dash. Also right now, I think you get a free upgrade to the Pro Dash. I don't know how much longer that'll last. Oh shit, that's big. And I'm used to looking at the little, you know, Holley Terminator X dash that you get, the little screen. That's cool, man. That's way bigger than I thought. Don't know what this is. Oh yeah, that's sweet, y'all. So I thought this was actually a little smaller per the pictures, but it's still not big at all. I thought it was actually a lot smaller, but man, this thing's nice. Got heat sinks on it. So far, this is some top-notch stuff that I'm seeing, and I do mean that. I'm excited. I really am. I can't say that enough, but I'm just giddy, man. The quality on this stuff is so good. Okay, and here is the distributor. This was one of the things that made me want to try this, because it's a standalone kit. It comes with like everything, right? So let's go ahead and open this up. We'll look at it. Oh yes, nice. Is that an MSD style plug? Yes, it is. So you can probably just use your own MSD distributor, I guess, if that's what you have, which we do, but I just wanted to go ahead and get the whole kit just in case. Freaking sweet, y'all. The thing we've all really been wanting to see. This is the star of the show. This is your carbureted style TBI fuel injection. I can't wait. Just wait till you see which color I got, or which finish I should say. Oh, that shit's cool. Man, that thing is cool, man. That's freaking sweet. I love it. Look at that. That is so freaking cool, man. Oh, Lord, I like that. I opted out of the black one just because everything on the Calypso is kind of silver, that natural finish. So I went with this. Normally I would have gone with black, but just looking at it right here, I guess you can come in from either side with your fuel, if I had to guess. Now, this is just me thinking. Looks like you can unscrew that and put it over here on this side, and you can come in with your fuel from either side, so that could be helpful. I'm gonna get it all out and unbox it in a second. So I got a discount on it. I guess I have to disclose that, I don't know. But either way, I'm gonna be truthful and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But there is one thing to know about me. I'm a little more forgiving than, say, some people. So if there's an issue, like a slight issue with this, I'm not gonna go all over Facebook and start blasting these people or anybody. Have you ever seen me do that? I'm gonna pick the phone up and I'm gonna call them and talk to them and see if this is something we can work out. I will share that information with you guys, but I'm not just gonna go crazy over any little issue that pops up with this, okay? Ultimately, here's what I expect out of this kit. I want this kit to be fairly easy to install, and I want it to start up pretty quickly without having to do a bunch of crazy stuff, and then I want the tuning side of it to go smoothly. And lastly, I want it to make some power. This thing can support up to 600 horsepower. All right, I know some of you guys need a little more, and some of you guys do not need that much. And for that, there are smaller versions. I think this is gonna be really cool. And let me tell you why. Now, this is not a comparison between Terminator X, between Mega Squirt, between any other tuning software out there. This isn't that. But here's my thought process. Let's say you're in the same position as I was with the Calypso, where you have to buy a carburetor, you gotta buy an MSD box at bare minimum, and I want to be able to control my timing, like a timing table. So to do that, I pretty much have to buy another Terminator X. Now, although I love a Terminator X, I really hated to buy another one for a carbureted setup because you're only using about 3/4 of its ability, essentially. That's where this comes in. So I'll be able to adjust fuel and everything. I mean, it's a fuel injected setup. So if I want to change the way my map is for my fuel or for my timing, just like I do now with the Terminator X for timing on carbureted cars, I'll be able to do that with this. So this thing has the ability for two-step, control nitrous, not control it, but activate nitrous, and a bunch of other cool functions and features. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I've not even looked at any of this. I've intentionally not looked up not one video on YouTube of the ACES kit. Nothing. I didn't know what to expect in the boxes, and I don't know what to expect on the setup of it. And I just did that because I wanted to be surprised. I wanted this to be a natural, true video. I hope it's something that's going to save you guys a ton of money. Oh, I didn't speak about the price. I'll have already put it up in the video now. Price on this, you won't believe it. $1,200, basically $1,300 for this. A standalone kit for $1,300. This is ridiculous. That supports 600 horsepower. I don't know. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's take a look at what we got. Everything's out of the box. The machine work looks top notch. You know, this is polished, so it's going to get oxidized and things like that. That's something to be aware of. Obviously, if you guys go with the polished version, but the black is going to look just like this. This is the same finish. Look, the attention to detail on this is what I like. I mean, you know, it just looks really good. I guess that's an MSD style distributor. It looks like it has weights or springs, I should say. So there's the computer. There's your screen, and it does have protective covering. So yeah, that thing looks nice. Check that out. Sweet. Cool. And here's everything else out of the box. I really like this. This is cool. So this is like a wiring kit that you can just buy, I guess. I mean, it's like it's just hanging on, you know, a hook, just waiting on you. And I think that's really cool the way they've got it packaged up. Everything seems to be labeled. Really like this. There's all your gaskets for the base studs. That's a good thing because I didn't have any of those. Here looks like a firewall plug maybe. You can drill a hole, put this in, and then slit the center of it. seal everything back up. Here are your brackets for that. And also, one other thing I want everybody to know is, from what I understand, there's a company out there that produces a mounting kit for Fox body. So you can put that 7-inch Pro Dash right in your Fox body. Now, from what I understand, this thing has GPS, right? We're gonna test all that, we're gonna see. But it's supposed to have GPS, so that way, like, you can put this in anything, in a go-kart, for instance, and you'll be able to monitor everything, have your speed, all that stuff. So I think that's really, really cool. But anyway, guys, I'm just super excited. I want to share this with you, though. I don't have to go into detail like this. This is not a mandatory thing, but hopefully you guys see this and it works out great and you want one and it helps you out. So, all right, with all that being said, it's time to go ahead, slap this on the Calypso. Hell yeah. Let's see, this should mount up just the same. Yep, look at that. I'm talking dead nuts. Oh man, that's cool. I mean, I don't know what else I expected, but that's cool. And it does come with all the hardware, by the way. So our stud is gonna wanna fit right here. I was a little concerned about the throttle setup here, but it's just like a carburetor. Too damn easy. So as you can see, everything it's just like a carburetor. It's the same thing. This bracket lines up, bolts up fine. I was able to use this piece that goes on my carburetor. This is going to be our fuel delivery area right here. So this will be dual feeds. So I will have to cut a line for that, but no problem there. We'll get to that probably last. But for now, we got to figure out where we're going to mount the box at and how we're going to do this. What I gather, the way this will work, so all of this from here forward, this is going to be inside of the car. Yeah, inside the car. So this is all, let me hide this back here. This is all that's under the hood of the car. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wires. This, which is your additional wiring. So this is gonna be like your outputs and things like that. If you wanna control your fan, which you can do, and other things, nitrous, whatever else, I suppose. That's what this is for. So that's cool, man. I'm gonna go ahead and just see if I can fit it in the factory hole. Whew, this is easy so far. I think I want to leave that. It's the CAN bus. That's going to need to go inside for computer stuff. I've got everything through there. I'm going to go ahead and hook this up for now because I don't need to pull too much. In other words, that needs to stay, about right there. Everything's in here. Damn, that was not bad at all, y'all. Okay, so this is gonna be for the wideband. So this isn't even gonna be under the hood. We can go ahead and just drop this on down. Actually, I do wanna take it over there because I'm gonna put it on the passenger, on the driver's side, so. Look at this. What? Man, I'm digging this. This is cool. This is coolant temp sensor, which will probably shorten up. That's going to go right there for reference. So what I'm seeing here on the coil wire is it's really short, so that means that the coil's going to have to go over here, which, no problem. That's fine. I'm glad I configured everything the way I did. But, well, what you guys think so far? Look at that. Nice, clean setup, and she's almost wired up. The only thing left to do is just get some power over here, and I may just run it through the fender well. That way you don't see it. And then clean up all this junk over here. Anyway, all right, well, I'm gonna go in now and read up on everything just to make sure I got it all right. Everything is numbered, labeled, I should say, for you. So you can see all these little white tabs on the end of each wire here. they tell you where it goes. Let me show you what we've done so far. Basically run a horrible fuel system right here, fuel line setup. This is all the line that I had, and I only have 45s. So we're just gonna run with what we got. The coil for right now, I'm just gonna lay it down here. It doesn't need to stay there, obviously, because of the headers, but we'll try to go ahead and get it started tonight. It should be only a few minutes away from that. Everything's got power and ground to it. See, super clean setup. You can't beat that. I mean, look at that. It's just like a carbureted setup. I love it. Let's take this inside the car, plug it up, and see what we got. Nice weather tight connections. I do like that. You can hear the nice little click. I'm just going to lay this over here for now. Now the orange wire here is your fuel pump relay, or goes to your fuel pump. So that needs to go over there and trigger our aftermarket setup. So, but for right now, I'm just going to leave that there. And I'm going to go ahead and plug the screen up, and let's see if we can get this thing to light off. So, let's grab the screen, cross our fingers. Yeah, it did. Look at that. I just wanted to verify it was all going to work. Before we do this, I need to swap the distributor out and go ahead and put my wires on, and that's it. It should be ready to spin over. For us, we don't want the distributor changing our timing curve. So see how this moves? We don't want that. I want to be able to control my timing directly from the handheld or from the computer, okay? First off, we want to take our springs off here. So we're going to pop these off. There's a little bushing there you want to get off too. Try not to get in your way, but fell right there. A little bushing right here. Then you have your weights. Pull those off. Just like that. And now you're basically ready to knock the roll pin out of the bottom of this thing and pull this out. First things first, I just want to knock this pin out, and that'll allow this shaft to slide. We can go ahead and change that. Yeah. So it doesn't take a lot of effort, and you can already see this thing coming through the other side. Now that we've got that, this will slide up. Unbolt that, spin it around so that it goes into that hole, and see, it won't have as much play. See what's happening here? You got play in that hole, like that. But if you spin it around and you bolt it down, there's no play, or it won't be once you bolt it down. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, you're not gonna need your bushing. You can leave that off. Let's tighten this up, push everything back, you're good to go. Slide this up, line this back up, pop our pin back in. Now, you have a locked out distributor. We're also going to be changing the cam gear out, the distributor gear here. So we're going to be changing that out and putting on a bronze gear that was on the other one, because this is a solid roller. So there again, if you got to do that, all you got to do is pop that pin out, pull this off. You may have to press it off. Be careful though, don't break anything. Pop your new gear on and you're good to go. So everything is plugged up real nice like under here. And now I gotta zip tie this up because it won't take but just a minute to burn all this up, and there ain't a damn bit of room under here. All right, so we got everything in the car. I want to show you guys kind of the initial setup. So I kind of botched that in the beginning. So what I want to do now is basically just simulate going back through it again. So you're gonna have to pick whatever is best suited for you. Imperial units for me, air fuel ratio. I'm running a solid roller. It's not the biggest cam ever, but I would probably just go race on that. If not, mild would probably work. We have one wideband sensor. It's a magnetic pickup, which is your stock. The distributor that comes with your kit is going to be a magnetic pickup more than likely. The particular coil that we have is going to call for 150. Number of injectors, it has 4 injectors, and they're 100 pounds each. It's already preset. $393. So you're gonna set your RPM, your idle. I'm just gonna set mine about 950 to 1,000, somewhere in there. And that's pretty much it, just an overview. You save it. Turn your key off. Back on. And now you should have a different screen. All right, you can choose to not to show this again. Choose that. And there you go, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm really impressed. I love it. It sounds good. This is definitely probably gonna be an option for a lot of you guys right here. So we'll get back out here tomorrow, start it up, try to clear it out. See you guys then. Look at that. Guys, I'm not driven a car yet, so I don't know how everything's gonna go, but as of right now, this is the easiest system. The easiest system, as long as you follow the instructions and you do it the way you're supposed to. This engine's never ran since we've owned it. This is the first time, and it's running with the ACES kit. Shout out to them, man. High quality shit. I like it. Anyway, I'll give you guys one more startup. We'll rev the thing up a couple times, and we're gonna wrap this video up. I'll get back to you with a drive along here pretty soon. And as always, thanks for watching.